Okay, guys, we're here with a tried and true strategy, some Izzet Prowess. I think this deck is possibly the best deck in Modern right now. People moving away from Heliod and not many decks having good answers to basically everything you're doing, while also having a very clear turn 3 kill potential and being able to go in the long game with the new card, Expressive Iteration. Classic Prowess creatures, Soulscar Mage, Swift Spear, Sprite Dragon, and loads of cards to go with them. Let us get into it. Just playing. No creature. We do have Expressive Iteration, Manamorphose. How do I want to play this? I think I'm supposed to mulligan this on the play. Sand looks a lot worse, but we have Opt, so I'm going to keep it. I think on 6, this is a keepable hand because of the Opt. Going to 5 is going to be bad, unfortunately. Like, this deck looks obviously insane when you, get to do your thing, but there's a high likelihood that we are not going to be able to get to do our thing, unfortunately. The second Modern, just trying to give opponent a chance. Oh yeah. I mean, I think I have to keep this hand on 6 on the play. I think it's just like mulligan to 5, you don't necessarily have the resources you need. So Spear, I will take it. Just gonna attack for 1 here, I think. Potential to draw like other Prowess creatures. It's Fatal Push, Inquisition. Alright. So they are on Jund. For some reason they let on Forest of all the cards they could lead on. How much do they mulligan to? Is it 6? Yeah. 6 it looks like. I don't think I want to bolt there. I'm just gonna like play out everything here. Get in the damage while I can. I'm not going to flash back the Dart here though, because I draw something like Expressive Iteration to play like multiple cards, or draw a Stormwing entity or something along those lines. I think just pushing all the damage here is a good idea. And so the discard spells don't do anything, makes it so their like removal spell is not as bad for me. Okay, that's fine. Eat the Dart. I'll let the Dart go, I think. I think having the land is better here. Opponent's stopping me in my main phase, and they're tapped out. Interesting. I think just pushing damage here when they're like so low is good as well. Like makes it so a bolt is lethal. Like so the discard spells still don't do anything. Like obviously a lightning bolt here off like a Bloodbraid Elf would kind of suck, but the thing is we still pushed a lot of damage. Leon of the Veil. Okay, glad I did what I did. Want to find something like Sprite Dragon here, Lightning Bolt, Expressive Iteration, all cards I'm looking for. Soulscar Mage doesn't do much here, unfortunately. Would have flashback that Dart. I wonder how this game would have possibly... If it would have flashback the Dart on the turn that we attacked the Swift Spear and did a lot with it, I wonder how this game would have played out. I decided I had enough cards that like it made it good to not do that, but maybe I was wrong. Run 6. Alright, that makes sense. Wonder why they're not just using the Scavenging Ooze immediately right now. An 8. Okay. Okay, now they are. Makes sense. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're basically dead at this point. Had a couple draw steps to find something good. Whiffed for a couple of them. Didn't find any like card advantage spells in expressive iteration. Didn't find the bolt. Didn't find like Storming Entity or Sprite Dragon to go over the top of my opponent's board state. That's the way it goes. I guess we could expressive iteration in. Oh no, we're just dead on board. Yeah, just add a minus here. Eat with this. Yeah. Don't really feel like making my opponent go through it, as they've shown to be slow already. Bring in both of these. Spell or Spell Pierce? Don't think I want those. I think my like the Jund player is usually on pushes over bolts, so I don't think I want these mutagenic rows. Well, hopefully we draw some more good cards like Reveler, Expressive Iteration. Just either or some like really quick draw that my opponent will have difficulty with. I think my opponent's hand was like pretty bad, but ours was like also pretty bad. We did Mulligan to 6, only had the 1 creature. Like if we had a second creature, easily would have won that game. I'm gonna keep this hand and lose with it. If we draw a second land, I think we're in a really good spot. Obviously, if we don't draw a second land, it sucks for us. But, you know, I'm obviously in the situation where I don't want a mulligan because I didn't have creatures last game. Bolt. Okay. Land me dealer. No land. What is my favorite format? Modern usually, but Modern has been losing its appeal slowly. With the fact that they're just like clearly best decks, and it's like, okay, do you play Laris? Do you play Kill Them turn 3? Or do you play some just like pile of like 3 to 5 color cards? This Collect Brutality, are they really playing that card in their deck? I don't know. I haven't seen that card in a while. It'll get me a little bit here. Just in case, like, my Morphos. Thing is, like, they're down a lot of cards, and they basically, yeah. I mean, we kept the hand that was obviously risky. We didn't draw another land. Though, the more I see of their hand, the more I like the hand that I kept. Because, like, I would need a lot of creatures to fight through all the stuff that they have. I mean, they had to have another land after they discarded 2. Let's see if we can get a land drop here. Still no land. Okay. How many cards is it? 3 draw steps. Yeah, top 5 cards, no land, unfortunately. Big movement. Yeah. I do like there was a Decline of Heliod because that deck was Omega Sleeper to play against. They have 1 card left in their hand. I don't actually feel that bad about our position. Bloodbraid Elf is their last card. Seasoned Pyromancer. Much worse for me that is their last card. I guess I do this. Try and draw land. I would love to draw a land. I mean, obviously, like, our hand was incredibly risky, but I thought versus Jund having, like, a pile of creatures was really good. Unfortunate. Obviously didn't draw land on the top, like, 7 cards of our deck. But that's life, you know? That hasn't been doing good, yeah. Because, like, they can just, through the Breach, Emrakul you. They don't care about infinite life, because they can just, go to the hard cast Emrakul and then go to discard Emrakul to hand size, and you'll never have any permanents. Like, basically, decks have mainly gone of the way of, like... Wow, okay. Still no land. So it's like, decks have basically gravitated towards either being incredibly removal-centric, like combo killing on like turn 3, or not caring about infinite life. Yeah, I was hoping that they weren't going to fetch immediately. Yeah, they're going to bring back the Student Pyromancer. What are the odds that we draw land? Still no land. How many cards deep? How many cards deep did we go? No land. Pretty unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. Do you think we'll hit a land this game? Do you think we'll hit a land this game? There it is. We did it. It's possible. Thing is, this card is surely, or my Swiss Spear is almost surely gonna die here. I'll Vapor Snag it. I think that's fine. If they want to use another removal spell, I think that's fine as well. Sucks because these elementals are going to be a problem. They could easily just have another removal spell here, but I hope that they don't. I guess we could just have gone face here and just try to bolt them out. But I think now that we've attacked the insects, I kind of have to do this. Mulligan's command. That's pretty disgusting. I think I had to do it. I think I had to do it. Permaglyph. Yeah, I don't actually know how to win anymore. Guess we're just dead. Yeah, not hitting our second land for that many turns in a row ended up getting us. Unfortunate. Phoenix47, thanks for the prime. I appreciate it a lot. I guess our game plan should have been not drawing as little lands as we did. Like, we should have drawn a... I mean, we did keep a one-lander. Kept a one-lander on the play. Didn't draw a land in the top 9 cards of my deck. A little bit too little too late when I did draw it. That's life. List am I on? Some list I found on Goldfish. That was the draw that I was looking for. Obviously, if I was on the play, this game is basically a non-game, because we win Swift Spear, put them to 19, they go down to 17, we play another Swift Spear, dart them, put them down to 13, and then we just have like Vapor Snag plus Sprite Dragon plus Manamorphose, and like they can never win. But, you know, it's never wins game 1. Yeah, I mean, but they can. The thing is, like, now they're on 4 mana, whereas in the other spot they would have been on 2 mana. So the die roll very much so changed the way that this game will end up playing out. But that's modern a lot right now, I think, so. Especially this deck. Alright, we got a lot of mana. Am I going to do something with it, is the question. Using Pyromancer, okay. Alright. Start with this. Guess we're just gonna play Storming Entity. Don't want any more creatures. Already have enough of those. They want to trade like an elemental plus a Seasoned Pyromancer. I think I'm fine with that. If I saw land on top, I would have been tempted to use the dart there, but without it, I don't think I'm supposed to. Don't forget dart. No, yeah, no, I know about the dart. I just declined it. Chandra Torch Defiance. Okay. Sure. It's fine. What's the chances I draw a land, do you think? Obviously, if we would have had a third land on like turn 3, the game's like over. Fortunately, we are continually whiffing on a third land. Cannot seem to find that land. Cannot seem to find that land. Not going to use my dart yet. I'm going to wait to see if they use their N6 minus my Sprite Dragon, and then evaluate what I want to do at that point. I think I'd be fine letting my Sprite Dragon go, seeing as we don't have a third land yet. And I'm doubtful we're going to draw it because of how my last game went. Hello. Medicae. Huh. Okay. Opponent's down to 10. It's not nothing for us. Card. Trying to see here. Okay, that punishes me a lot. Yeah. This is not a card I've seen in the Ponzo sideboards nearly at all. I kind of have to kill the run in 6 now. Ugh. So many things went wrong for us this game. Basically, it all amounted towards us not drawing our 3rd land for like such a long time. Kind of made it so that we like had so many bad things happen to us. I'm supposed to attack them. Like, I don't know. It's just so hard for us to get back into this. I don't even know if we can win this game at this point. It's just so hard for us to get back in after we just like whiff on our lands for so long. And then they have Trinisphere randomly in their sideboard. Is that like a card? Like, I don't remember that being a card in the sideboard. Because like Karn is pretty bad against Blue-Red Prowess, I think. I guess they had it in the Super Qualifier winning list. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, how many like, it's just like, they had Ren and 6 and we had Sprite Dragons, but we had no way to use our Sprite Dragons because we never drew a 3rd land. Like, if we draw a 3rd land, obviously the game is, like, non-game, basically. But that's how it goes sometimes. I don't think I want Vapor Snake. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things went wrong for us. My guess is my opponent's playing like the winning red-green list, which actually has a lot of good cards for Blue-Red Prowess in the sideboard. Obviously, 4 blue cards, no blue mana. I mean, I guess I just have to mulligan again. Yeah, I guess this is the way it goes sometimes. I don't know, I feel like we're running exceedingly bad. I want to have a mountain here for potential dirt. Yeah, it's pretty good for. The thing is, like, we can't interact with their ramp in any way now. They left in Arbor Elf. Interesting decision against the Lava Dart deck. I think you can leave an Arbor Elf maybe on the play, but on the draw it's just so bad. I mean, I have to do this and just, like, lose to a Lightning Bolt. It's just the way it goes. I have to leave Bolt on top, I think, and just hope to God that my Stormwing entity stays alive. I mean, if they just bolt this, then yeah, I'm fine conceding. We're so far behind, and we're on a mulligan to 4 that I'm fine getting out of there. How did these, like... So, I mean, it's like game 2 was me mulliganing to 4, because my mana was non-functional. Game 1, I couldn't find a 3rd land in the top, like, 10 cards of my deck. In game 2 of that match 1, I kept a risky hand that didn't draw land in the top, like, 9 cards of its deck. And then, game 1, I lost. My hand was kind of like, didn't have a creature when I mulliganed to 6, found the creature. And then it sputtered out. Well, it's 3 mountains. It's possible. I mean, like, we have to think about, like, how our hands were. And, like, how the game played out. And, like, what we could have done differently. And there were a couple spots that I could have played differently. But I think it would have ended up in a loss still. Based on our draws. We're on the draw here. I'm on the draw. I mean, this hand already got me in trouble. I don't know. And already got us in trouble, like, twice, basically. I'm gonna mulligan it. This hand looks a lot better. I don't know what type of Spiral of Canal deck they're on, so I don't want to fetch Steam Vents, like, immediately. In case we possibly draw our own Spiral of Canal, which makes it so I can Mountain. Breach, it looks like. I want to try and get my creatures down quickly. They could just remand this, which kind of sucks. But I think it's good to just play it out. Maybe they Archmage's Charm this. Like, instead of leaving it, like a counter spell for this. Yes, we get to move these color teams. Don't think I want either of these cards. Like, I already have enough lands, and I already have enough creatures. I think it's in these Juretas. These color TVs. I think we're just gonna go like all in on like op starts and stuff. Find Mutagen Growth, that's definitely first card I'm looking for here. If they had Bolt, they would have like done it while I was tapped out, I think. Yeah, I just want to try and like push as much damage as possible because their next turn is their Emrakul turn. They'll probably just Archmage's Charm like one of my creatures. But, still at least they can't just Steam Vents to come in, even though I already played one Steam Vents. Yep, they did steal one of them. Well, if they have, yeah. I could have opted pre-combat before I played Swift Spear, and that would have ended up actually working out for me. Because I would have drawn exactly Manamorphose. I think I'm fine with how I did it there. I want to keep in some amount of 8%, I feel like, for the card that puts the 8/8 into play. So a large amount of MTGO cards. Not sure, though. Card Hoarder is a place that I always look to see the price of my collection. I checked my price of my collection today. Apparently it's like $3,700, which is nice. May sell that off soon. Well, that's probably in ticket price though. Yeah. Yeah, it's back up. Yeah, Empyrean. I want my... I want my... TV. I want my MTV. Something about energy to play music. Oh yeah. So far we have not won a game. Unfortunate. We have to keep this hand. I'm just gonna like lose a lot with it. I say this is like the best deck, and this is like we're literally 0-5 in games so far. Pretty absurd. I just have to play out the Sprite Dragon and feel bad when it just dies, like, on the spot. Oh, it didn't just die on the spot. I guess they're playing around mutagenic growth. Sure, that's fine. I thought about Metamorphosing first, but I thought, like, the odds of things going right. I don't know. Yep, this game is looking a bit out of reach for us at the moment. It's funny, if we would have Metamorphosed first, we actually would have hit the mutagenic growth. Pretty funny, if I do say so. Hit the dart. I would have hit the dart. Didn't I Metamorphose? Oh, park. Nice pet car. Then you Metamorphose. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I only took one physics college ever or one physics class in college ever. It was like Physics 106 to fill like a science requirement of some sort. And my teacher let us take the test and then take the tests in groups and would either average the score of both or give us our individual score as the high score. My friend got an F on their individual test, but got a 100% on their group test. Ended up with a like higher grade than me, or maybe they got a D on test or something. They got like I got like a solid B after averaging out. Wait, they just did that main phase. Well, I ended up getting like a B in the class or something. I mean, I never did any of the homework because it was optional. Never did any of the readings because it was optional. So, it's like, not surprised I did poorly. That's basically how... The thing is, I actually did better in chemistry, like, 222 and 223. With doing the exact same thing. That's pretty tough. I mean, the thing is... I mean, I've told this story I don't know how many times, but... When I took chemistry, my teacher literally asked me, it was like, okay, actually, okay, this is how it went down. We were like 6 weeks in or something, and it was like the final time that you could, Archimedes Charm. Wait, they're not just going to take my Soul Skirmish. Oh, yeah. It's the final time you could drop your class, and... The teacher said, "Is like, okay, guys, I know there's some people in here with like D's and F's. I'm not gonna point any fingers, name any names. But he said that, and then said if you have that, you're even if you tried to correct the ship at this point, you'd need like A's, like high A's on both the tests to be able to like pass the class. So you should probably just drop the class and then do it again next year." Or, like, do it again next term, and there's no shame in that, the person said. This could definitely punish me with, like, a Snapcaster. Yeah, maybe this is bad to do this crack fiery eyelet. I just kind of did it. Okay, that's fine. Yikes. Okay, put one of them into your hand. Do we still have the bug here? I want to see if we still have the bug. Put one on the bottom. Oh, yeah. If I undo... Okay, you just can't undo. Okay. Wait. Okay. Well, turns out undoing is not, advised. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I didn't think that was gonna happen. The thing is, I actually did want to change it. I wanted to put Swift Spear, or like Sprite Dragon to my hand, Swift Spear into there. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes, guys. Free League. Would you like to play first? Yes. Keep, I guess. Okay. Well, Free League, I guess. That's how Blue Prowess wins so much special iteration this round. My opponent question mark. I said I messed up my iteration, wanted to undo. Turns out it crashes the game. Well, okay. Free League, I guess. 2, 3, 9, 6, 6, 4, 9, 2, 9. Okay, well, I can... Oh, no. Oh, no. Unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. Yuck. Okay, so undoing and redoing a stop gives you priority back, it seems. Though you can see you didn't quit streaming. What does this person have it happen to them as well? Some big guy's so pissed. What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about Cedric? I may just lose this game still, even though they skipped their first turn. Like, this game is not free, because I have no mountains in play. If I had mountains in play, it would be really a lot easier. Let me submit my file for reimbursement. Oh, okay. I should finish up the chemistry story, yeah. So, my teacher said after all the, like, after everyone should like drop the class at like a D or an F, he was like, there's at least one person in here who is doing fairly well, and you know, I will not say their name, of course, same with the Fs and Ds, that is not doing any of the homework because they've never turned that in, and the homework was optional. You could just not do it if you didn't want to. And instead your homework grade would just be your test grade. Yuck. I was planning on vapor snagging this. But so they said, and they're not doing any of the homework, and they're sleeping in class, and they somehow have an A. And you know, I don't know how you're doing it, but you know, good for you, and you know, I hope you continue. And he was talking about me. Later, like a couple weeks later, I like go up to him during lab, and he just goes like, he just asked me, he's like, okay, like what's your secret? I'm just like, oh, you want to know my secret? Oh, you want to know my secret? Here's my secret. This is what I said. I said, what I do is an hour before your test, I get an energy drink. I look at the... add another bullet. Yuck. Yuck! I take an energy drink. I am supposed to vapor snag my own Swiss beer there. But I take an energy drink. I look at the practice test. And I like do all the questions. I look at in the practice test, he just has all the questions like completed. So I just look at all the completed answers for the practice test, like try and put that into my brain, like memorize it basically, and do the problems myself as well. And then take the test afterwards. And I try to finish the test as quickly as possible, so I still have everything in like my midterm memory left to do the test. So that's what I do. And then he said, do you ever get like scared? Or do you ever get like, you know, nervous, like that you're gonna forget something? I'm just like, nah, full confidence. Because if you don't have full confidence in yourself and you second guess even once, it's all over. It's all gonna be gone. You're never gonna be able to finish the test. He's just like, you know, I can understand that, and you know, if it works for you, that's good on you. I was like, you damn right. And he like complimented me on it, and he thought I was like, he liked that I did it, because he was like, you know what, like I understand. At the same time, I was working like 3 different jobs. I was taking like 18 credits, so I was like, I just didn't have like time to sleep. I was also trying to play Magic like a lot. Like some weekends I would like go travel for Magic, or like go to sleep at like 4 a.m., wake up at 8 a.m. to play challenges and PTQs and shit. So like I would sleep in classes, even though I tried really hard not to sleep, because I would be in the front of the class like every day. I would sit in the front, like right in front of the teacher, and I'd literally fall asleep like this. I'd be like this. It's like like one time it was so bad, I literally I woke up, I was like this, like completely up, and I just go like, oh, like looked like I was like, where am I? And then the teacher in the middle of lecturing stopped and said, Gall, are you okay? It's like, I just like, yeah, I'm good. I'll put that on bottom, it's fine. I was like, I'm good. Don't worry, I'm good. And he's just like, okay, you know, you look pretty scared there. I was like, I was, because I didn't know where I was for a second. This would also be like, I would have like a wall, like just like, you know, a regular wall next to me. And what I would do is I'd be like, okay, as soon as head hit the wall, out. I am out, instantaneously out. And like teachers would see that, and they're like, some would get mad at me like for a little bit. I'd be like, I'd go with something that's like, hey man, this is my situation. I'm trying really hard. You see, I'm like in the front and stuff. It's just the way it goes. Like I can't stop it. Like as soon as like your class is at like 7 or 8 in the morning, I don't know what to do, man. He's just like, okay, you know, you're good. You're still doing fine on the tests and everything. Like I never got less than a B, except for in math. One math class where I shit the bed because both like it was really difficult for me to understand the concept, and the teacher was basically never there because they happened to have a lot of like events happen in their life that like were back to back that were unfortunate events for them. Why is my opponent never taking my creatures? Yeah, no, I don't like college. That's why I left. Well, I mean, I probably would have finished if it helped me to leave when they said we're not giving you free college anymore, which happened at one point for me. Nobody gonna take my girl, and nobody. Oh my God. Got everything. Man in town. Everything. I love her. I need her. It's a lot of damage. Feel bad for my opponent because they probably would have won game 2, but you know that's how it goes. Really close to finishing though. Are you considering finishing? Thing is, like, what does a degree get me? I essentially have to invest. Like, I think I needed 45 credits. So let's see. How much does credit cost at University of Oregon? Let's see. If I need 45 credits, let's see how much it'll cost me. Undergraduate. I just want it easy for me. Is that too much to ask? How much does a credit cost? I just want to know. Okay, if I was to take 15 credits a term, it would cost me $4,500. About. That's not anything with like any mandatory books or anything that I'd have to buy. So let's round it up to like 5K. Let's say there are some people who are mandatory making me buy books. So it's going to cost me $15,000. I found that out sooner. Oh, I knew that HKI, but the thing is, I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. So if I need 45 credits, it's going to cost me, just round it up, 5K, so that's $15,000. I essentially can't work very much during that time, and I have to put in time and effort into the classes to pass them. Let's say it's going to take me like 20 hours a week. Actually no, it'll take me more because I have to go to the classes too. It's 15 credit hours, so it's 15 hours just going to the classes. I mean, my major is a clown and a joke major. I got political science. If I were to change it, I would need a lot more credits. But I have all my gen ed done. I think I would need 60 credits if I were to change my major. And I have like reasonable math prerequisites. Like I finished Calc 1. I technically finished Calc 2. A D transferred over somehow counted as a credit, and it didn't actually count towards my GPA, which was pretty poggers. So, so let's say, so it's 15K. We're assuming that if I wasn't going to school, I'd either be working full-time, streaming or doing some job. But instead, love your content, by the way, GLHF, film GLGL, TYTY. So let's assume that I'm losing out on a 40-hour work week of either doing, let's just say we're making minimum wage. Let's say minimum wage, which in my state and in my place, Eugene, Oregon, minimum wage, I believe it is $12 an hour right now. Yep, so $12 an hour for that. I think I'm just going to play Sprite Dragon out here. Attack with it. $12 an hour. Let's calculate that. Let's say it's $10 an hour after taxes, which is no, it'd be like closer to $10.50 an hour after taxes. Where you're probably gonna get some back times 40 or 20. Do that 4 times a week. Times that by 12. Let's assume that we're like doing that for the full year that we would have instead been at school. So essentially would cost me at the very least $35,000 to go to school and finish my degree. Is it worth $35,000 and like pain and suffering? What do I value my pain and suffering for a full year of school at? I wonder. Not that highly. Maybe tack on another like $15,000 for pain and suffering for a full year of school. What do you guys think? Do you think that's worth it? Do you think 50K is worth it or something like that? Lightning bolt. Unfortunate, that is the card that I drew. It's a different major, possibly. What do you get at the end of it? A political science degree. The best possible degree, am I right, guys? Why'd they not attack? Do you really think they're going to block with Thalia? No, I mean, it's a full year, not one semester. I would need to get 45 credits. So yeah, it's expected income starting after 4 years. Yeah, but I don't want to do CS. If I wanted to do CS, I would have done that in the first place. Options is not the worst. What options does it open? I have a 2-year degree from a community college. So it's not like I don't have any degree. I technically have a degree from a community college. So it's not like I don't have any sort of college education. I actually technically have a degree. I have it actually right here. I have a Associate of General Studies and Associate of Arts. Right here, guys. My degrees. Oh, there we go. My degrees right here. Let's go. Not for 50K. Well, we're assuming it's 35K, like, actually. I could actually lose this game now. Let's leave for it. Should I break the game again? I'm not gonna break the game again. Yeah, I'm fine attacking with this, I think. If I trade for the Mantis Strider, I'm fine with that. I do that. Like 100K for student debts. Yeah, the thing is, I have no debt right now. I have absolutely no debt. Not only do I not have any debt, let's not talk about the, I guess the inheritance that I'm getting, which is going to be fairly nice. But besides that, right now, like, my total assets, if I were to take offers that have already been on the table for all the Magic cards that I have, my bank accounts, and my own personal investment account that I made myself, it would be, let's see, I got like 3,800 for my collection of paper. That's like not including if I didn't sell everything. If I sold just stuff I wanted to sell. Another like 3,800 for my Moto account. That's like a 28,000. Like, this is how much I have, like, realistically, of like fairly liquid cash. Like, I've got this, and that's not counting other accounts that I have, which I can use for other things if I really wanted to. Like, I have been fairly frugal. I've been able to save a good chunk. Right? Both times. So, like, I'm not, like, poor by any means. I got lucky in certain spots. It's pretty good. I got very lucky in certain spots to be able to be in the position that I'm in. I won't deny that. But, like, having 40K, you know, the age of, like, 22, almost 23, I guess, I think is pretty reasonable. More than half of it in an investment account. And, you know, if we're talking about, like, the luck stuff that I've gotten in my life, or even the luck per se in the sense of, like, what's it called? A inheritance that I received, I'm going to have over $100,000. How much your current net worth? Thought you were older? No, I'm only 23. I'm just going to take this hit and then we kill them. Backswing. On camera? What's it mean? Nice. But, like, the thing is, like, if I sold actually all of my cards, I think I could get another 1 to 2K out of, like, the cards that I'm keeping. Because my plan was to keep, like, a Jund deck that has a lot of foils in it, and, like, any cards that could possibly go into those color combinations, which is probably another, like, 2K worth of cards. But the thing is, like, I don't really need that money right now. I don't even need the money from, like, my collection, because I don't plan on, what's the word? No sense at all. Genic growth's, like, fine-ish. Player, but you're completely lost. Red-handed, creeping with the girl next to... Maybe I don't want mutagenic growth. Cut, like, a vapor snag, maybe. Maybe I'd want mutagenic over vapor snag, that's probably fine. Yeah, I have, like, no car, no debt, no anything. And, like, older cards, Black Lotus, you can leave one. It is a collector's item. Black Lotus, at worst, is a collector's item. It's alright now. A little cooldown, so watch out. You were 61 carding? Oh, okay. Selling Jund viable. It is viable in the sense that I'm not going to use it for any big tournament. That is not my intention for Jund. My intention for Jund is to have a deck that I can go play, like, a casual event like an FNM or like a game day style event at my local card shop wherever I go, and, you know, be able to interact in Magic. Yeah. Yeah, no, I also have Merfolk, like, half foiled out, and I don't really know what I want to do with that. I think I'm going to keep Sprite Dragon over Iteration. But, like, so, my intention over the next year, right now, is to hopefully, you know, obviously grow streaming and my YouTube revenue a bit. Right now, I have a lot of time that I basically have off of stream that I'm not really doing anything important with, and I'm going to use that to just, like, get a part-time job at, like, some minimum wage stuff. And if that goes through as well, that means that I can increase what my income looks like and use that money to just save, because I don't really need the money right now. And then you all use all those things together to buy a home and start building equity in that while also renting out part of it. I just want to kill this while I have the opportunity to. I don't actually have an OnlyFans. Let's see if we can hit a land. Unfortunately, I drew the second bolt. There's going to be a third bolt. This is classic, not drawing on a land. So you want to have before you buy a home? Right now, I have in liquid assets and in cash. Let me see. Like around $85,000 on my own right now. I think that's how much I have. I think I have 85,000. I'm not 100% sure how much this other investment account I have. Possibly money in other places that I don't know about as well. Possibly 90,000 depending on how much of certain things that I would want to sell or get rid of. Obviously, I'm very fortunate in a lot of different areas. You could say fortunate and unfortunate, depending on how you look at the situation, to have that much money. Is that a lot in America? It is, if you are my age. I would say. The average 20-year-old, I think, is negative 27,000 net worth, something like that. There's crazy people in right now. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to buy anything within the year. I'm going to use this year to mark everything out, build up, make my income look really good. Because last year, my income literally looked... The way that I, filed my taxes, my income, doesn't look real, basically. It looks like I don't have an income, when I actually did. Because I was able to write off so much stuff. Because I can, kind of cheese how I can write stuff off for, my business, which is, streaming. And how I could write off, my investment stuff. I'm down in Texas, yeah. I'm definitely tempted to move where I am right now to somewhere else. The intention of a lower real estate price, better real estate prospects, as what is happening in my city right now is a bunch of people from Washington, California are moving here as prices skyrocket there and skyrocketing the prices here because they can sell their house for insane prices and then just pay in cash for these houses here and pay over market value. I didn't get the train. I don't want to write... So, okay. I was going to say I was going to talk about crypto. And crypto really annoys me because of the people that are surrounding it. And I think make a lot of people worse off in the end. Yeah, I was supposed to just start here beforehand. I was hoping that they'd get greedy or some stuff. And, a lot of people are taking crypto as a long-term investment, which it's very, very risky as a long-term investment. Very, very risky. Following crypto and make it into a thing. No, I'm not saying that it's not a thing. But a lot of people who are in it are basically selling a dream and selling an idea of what crypto is to a lot of people, and I think it's kind of scummy. I'm gonna just double lock here. Because then I get a 1/1 blue that can block this. And the Dream of Green one, though. That's in the black market. The thing is, it's you don't get rich. I mean, you can. Realistically, you don't get rich in all of these schemes and things that people, sell to you. If someone's trying to, convince you, very, 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 very aggressively convince you into some sort of investment, most likely it is a bad investment. putting that perspective. No, I think crypto is a fine, high risk portion of a portfolio that you could have. Like having something like 5 to 10% of your portfolio in crypto, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's any different than having it in like some aggressive, high volatility stocks. I don't think it's that different personally. Some people would disagree with me. But I think it's a reasonable thing to have in it, like as a high risk portion of a portfolio. Expressive iteration looks fairly nice here. After 55% tag. But the thing is, like, a lot of people are getting scammed by like certain cryptos like Dogecoin and other like random garbage coins, in which they put a large portion of their net worth into it in an attempt to make it like big, when like there's just clear ways that if you want to like, you know, if you want to start saving and you want to like just, you know, slowly build up wealth, there's clear good ways to do it, and people just like, I don't know, people just don't want to do it, I guess. Like, if you're willing to save like 10% of your income like every month or whatever, and just like put it into like index funds, like you're just gonna start making money, like, and it's just gonna be good money like all the time. It's essentially being guaranteed money, whereas like crypto is by no means a guarantee, and it's a very new market that is very, very volatile. Stake your 88. I don't even know what that means. Stocks only go up. I mean, literally stocks only go up, like, in the long term. Whereas that is, like, we don't have enough data, I would say. Listen to my hand. That on the bottom. This to there. Don't see how you can pick a crypto that will be around with global certainty. Bitcoin. It's literally just Bitcoin. But the thing is, like, I would personally, like, I would be more than fine putting, like, that amount of percent, like a 10% stake of my, not net worth, but of my investment portfolio into, like, cryptocurrency. If I was, like, in a position such that I didn't have to, that I wasn't planning on spending my money in a, like, soon. Remember, none of this is investment advice. I think I have to say that for like to not get like have some things, rules broken or whatever. You only actual cards through NFTs. I mean, that could be possible. Thing is, it's kind of sketchy. If I find like Kozak's turn, this game is just over, like, on the spot, right? I'm gonna put this into my hand, this on the bottom, this here. And then we've unlocked our bolts. Let's turn it up. But yeah, so, I don't know. I think crypto's fine if you're doing it as, like, a small, high-risk portion of your portfolio. But, like, I feel like getting children, or not children, but, like, people my age or younger to, like, invest large portions of their money into cryptos is, like, pretty scumbaggy, I think. Although some people would not think the same. Some people would say that they're setting up the kids for the future, some garbage like that. I think I'm supposed to do this. Does got it. Not quite what I wanted to see. Bolt here, then bolt here. I put like 1-1 here, 2-2. I guess I have to do 2-2 on both of those. I guess I could put 2-2 on one there. If I make this, if I bolt, I guess I could bolt here, make Stormwing entity, block, 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 block. It's not bad. Guess that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, they have Reflector Mage. I forgot about Reflector Mage. That's so bad for me. I forgot about that. Yep. So bad. Because now I have to take the extra point of damage. I just have Dismember, which is dead. Alright. No big deal. I don't understand the like want to be like, okay, I'm gonna make a ton of money really quickly and get like lucky, whereas all these other people have failed doing something like that. Why do people have such a desire to be an outlier when you can, you know, an outlier in that way, I guess. I guess people desire to be outliers because they want to be the ones that made it. Be an outlier, just save your money, and then, you know, it's not pretty. It doesn't like look amazing or sparkly or fantastic or anything like that. But, you know, just save your money at a consistent rate and you'll be good to go. Don't want that. Dart is good. Not bad. Let's do that, and then I'll opt for Storming Entity. Or I'll Dart, depending on what I want to do. Cheers. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, let's say, like, I don't know, what jobs, like, do people have nowadays? What's, like, people actually, what are people actually getting, like, paid nowadays? If they just want to put something else on the board, I'm very happy to just cause X to turn it. Oops, sure. I'll just get a cause X turn going here, I think. If you have 25 an hour to buy stuff, what are you buying? Produce. Okay. 25 Canadian? What is CAD to USD? It's actually not that bad. It's a lot better than it used to be. I thought it was like 0.75. It's actually 0.83 now. It's 20.7. It's pretty good. Like, if they just put Thausiton into play here, kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. We can just Bolt plus Dart and then Storming Entity. Still all next turn. Right. Insert floppy. Thank you for this Prime sub. I appreciate it. You know, I like certain things, you know, that I talk about a lot. It's like investment and saving, stuff like that, even though, like, I'm not the beacon of greatness when it comes to that at all. I think it's I enjoy talking about it, you know. I enjoy talking about money. Maybe it's the Jew in me, you know. Maybe it's the Jew in me that wants to do it. Don't like to realize that free sub. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Start David in me. My opponent's 10 minutes down on me. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I've been watching this like guy, basically my free time right now. I've just been like playing a bunch of World of Warcraft and doing just like old content stuff in it. And while I've been doing that, like over the past couple days, just watching this guy named Graham Stefan, who basically all his videos amount to like 10 different videos, just all repackaged in a bunch of different ways. But you know, I was looking into possible like making of some rental properties down the line. And it was, and, you know, it was interesting to me. Getting a TBC Classic. Not right now, but maybe I'll do it down the line. I don't like having anyone to play with, play TBC Classic with, so. I'm just gonna play Sprite Dragon, Bolt plus start there. I'll just take the hit right now and then just like push a ton of damage. Grind is confident. I used to play a bit of WoW Classic with Squad Chief. Push 16 damage here, put him down to 8. Seems reasonable to me. Also has prowess. Like, I'm not sure what they can do here to get out of this spot. Like, I have 10 damage in the air. I can have, like, Reflector Mage. Plus, like, something I don't see happening here. Sassler Bolt. Riders on the storm. I'll play that out. Just some more damage. Assume they're gonna do something here. Nothing? Alright, they're dead. Got them. I got to put this in the Time Gore. Put that in the Time Gore folder. Riders on the storm. Dido, most likely on Niv Mizzet Yorion. Is somewhat difficult matchup depending on how their hand pans out. Still running Snipping Tool in 20. I like Snipping Tool. It's really easy to use. I used to use Push or whatever it was, but then I lost all my push images a long time ago. So I just use Snipping Tool. Fire on the storm. Into this house we're born. No, I'm not 20. I'm 22. Gonna be 23 in like 2 months. Which, if I probably spent my time doing something more effective as stagnating as a streamer for a whole year, probably. I mean, I guess last year, like the beginning of COVID, I kind of popped off a bit, but still, you know. A window. And shift 4. I used to command shift 4, yeah. I think that was push. Light Helix. Yeah. Probably losing this game from this spot. At least though, yeah. Didn't fetch with the verdant catacombs. Interesting. This is staying. Tears gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Oh, that's something. I can't see it all. And if I could, it would all be. Reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. That mustache 50. Yeah, no, every single time in my life I think people have like thought I've been older than I actually was. When I was in middle school, people thought I was graduating high school. When I was in high school, people thought I was graduating college. Now that I'm like 22, I have this like dumbass mustache and people think I'm older than 22. Zion Goblin, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is gonna be like Bring to Light or Nib or something like that. Let's see what they're getting with this. Verdict. That works. The hands seem to not actually be that good, which is nice for me. Yet all, even if I could, it would all be great to put your picture on my wall. Now we'll lower the combat step. Something like that. Something like that. I got a host from a final noob. Okay, opponent deep in the tank. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. window. I can't see it. Even if I could, it would all be great to put your picture on my wall. Reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Probably getting like a lightning helix. That's fine as well. Where's this Dito on? Is this some Kiki Abomination? No, it's just 5-color Niv. Probably should have expressive iteration because like they can bring to light for verdict here. It's kind of bad for me. Try to hit like a third land with the iteration. It was you. This is a problem for me. This is a big problem. Probably dead to this on now. Verdict, yeah. But they're not gonna get verdict now, I don't think. Just gonna get like Niv. Kills with that. To introduce myself, man of what and taste. Round for no, yes. Let's see what they got. Got Bring to Light, a Kaya's Guile, and a Teferi. That's not good. Wasn't gonna be a land anyways, haha. Joke's on me. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run it back. Trusting you with my game. Petersburg. For a change. No lands. Sand that I'm gonna keep and lose with. If I draw a second land, I think the sand's pretty damn good. Jew. Oh, you guess my name. Trusting you is the nature of my game. Age. That's they made. Who killed the Kennedys? The Raw. It was you and me. Oh, there's a lot of people actually playing Modern right now on Twitch. I'm surprised by that. A lot of big streamers on Jubidos. For each Bombay. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Dito deep in the tank here. Dito deep in the tank. Big streamers like Yama. Easy game, boys. Easy land off the top. Canister in my chat. Now we got a big streamer in our chat. Thank you for the follow, the Joe. I know Canister loves my stream more than any other stream. That's why he watches it all the time, and he's always lurking. Hopefully I get a spell pierce or something. That'd be nice. Nice to meet you. You just want. I think I'm just gonna spell pierce that. Like, makes it so their mana's a bit more awkward. They're not as likely to get to Omnath. They could just have Fatal Push here, of course. It punishes me a bit. I'm gonna get rid of Swiss Spear. Learn politics. Hey, yo, it's sold away. I have another sprawl. Dude. Yeah. Red. This is not a good start for us. Let's start with Morphos. They really have that, wow. I did not think about that card at all. I wouldn't think that they would have that, but punishes me a lot. Punishes me a ton there. Punishes me a lot. Smari Command is the card that punishes me the most there, unfortunately. Punishes me the most in the sense that, like I possibly could have done something else to maybe win, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. They have a land here. They don't have a land. Alright, maybe we can do something here. Oh, my roommate is having a fun time. Yuck. I guess we need to just... Yeah, I guess we just need to dodge, like, something. Yeah, we're pretty dead at this point. Prismari Command was real good for them. I guess I could have played around exactly Prismari Command. I think we're dead at that point. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube and you like the video, seeing me lose a lot, have a bug happen, and so on and so forth, hit me with a follow. My Twitter in the description below. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.